Hello guys, how are you? It's raining and I have a giant zit on my face. Now let's get serious. Today we are talking about my Alfa 155, but this can be on any other car, make or model. When it starts raining or you wash your car, you may get water inside of your car, and actually you can damage some electrical parts. So today, when changing my air cabin filter, I will explain you the maintenance that you should do behind the tonneau cover, so you don't have problems with flooding car on the inside and problems with electrical systems or mechanical systems for that matter. So let's dig into it. Let's remove the tonneau cover, remove the wiper blades and the wiper arms, and I will try to explain you how I like to do this, how I like to do the replacement of the cabin air filter and also the maintenance that you should do behind that part over there. So, as you could see, it's not that difficult. You just have to know one thing or two. I think it's all very clear for you now. So this is my old cabin air filter. This has only 1 year and a bit. Okay, this is my new old stock air filter. I'll leave you the part numbers on the description below so you to see better. Now, what you want to do is to do a test. Not only to clean your cavity over there, you have to clean that cavity, about the wiper motor and the plays and so on and the maintenance of that. Let's leave that for another video. We don't have much time for that on this one. So let's grab a hose and see what's what. Okay, as you can see, the water is flowing. As you are seeing that the water is not rising, the level of the water is not rising, you can increase the quantity of water on your faucet and try to see if the level of the water actually rises a bit more. At the same time, you can see that in here, below the car, on the ground, the water is flowing. Okay, that is very nice. And pay particular attention to the places where the water may meet the motor for the wipers and the tray that leads to the air to your cabin. This is a particularly important portion because this leads you directly to the inside of your car. It is through here that you have the water coming in to your car, and actually you can have water coming in through those plugs over there and over there as well. Make sure that you have those plugs all covered up. Sometimes you don't have actually any clogs, you just have that open parts over there because you have or had a alarm system, for example, or someone did try to do something and leave those holes open. So I will increase now the quantity of water to see if I have any problems on this. Okay, now the flow is much greater and the advancement of the water is still very low. You can actually move your hose to the other side and check out if you have problems on the other side. Sorry about my lights in the way. Okay, you really want to provoke a situation where it is impossible to the water to be drained out. You really want to test this. As you are testing, you are actually cleaning as well. Okay, can you see? This was me trying to do that. So I have some sediments over here. I do not appreciate that. I try to clean this as much as possible, but it's 99%. I'm remembering here, for example, the Audis A4, the Passats, the Peugeot 207, they are very prone to this problem. The Renault Clio, the 4 or the 3 Clio, it's very consistent, this problem. And the solution is just to clean your purges, the purges of that cavity over there. So, beware again, this tray, it has a lip on the underneath. If there's that lip, that foam, that glue, for example, it's bad from age, you actually can have water coming below the tray into your cabin. Even though if you don't have a cabin air filter located on this position, if it is inside of the car, or if it doesn't exist at all, for example, you still may have this problem because the intake is still located at this position, roughly, okay? So let's carry on. As you can see, this is very simple to do. As you are replacing your cabin air filter, as you are doing the maintenance on your wiper motors, you can do this. You should do this depending on the country, depending on the environment that you live on, from 5 to 10 years at a time, depends a lot, okay? And in this way, you can avoid hundreds or even thousands of dollars or euros or whatever money that you may have of expenses. So, as you may understand, most of the modern cars are all electronic, are all electric. My door doesn't work. I want to show you the interior of the car. As you may understand, you have here a lot of electrical components. You have the blower motor itself, is the first one to go. You have the regulator for the speeds of said motor. You have wiring looms. You have the radio. You have the head unit, the radio. You have so much things that can go wrong. You have the floor itself. You have the sheet metal that gets rotten. You have so many things that really can be damaged because of something that is really kind of stupid to happen, actually. Underneath this wiper regulator, you have the main drain. It is over there. If it is clogged up, you just do what I did here. You shove it with a hose, with open water, and see if it works out. And actually, mine was a bit clogged up. Nothing really very dangerous, but here it is, okay? You have another drain over there. Okay, can you see that? I'm pretty sure that one is clogged up. This one will be a bit difficult to unclog, but I will try anyway. That is the secondary drain. It is at a higher level. I think it works for two reasons. First one, to take out most of the water that comes out on this area. And second of all, if that one fails, the water level rises, and this one actually comes at a rescue and takes out most of the water. So I think I will be able... okay, the water is running. It's not that clogged up. But still, I am pushing the water the other way around. I think it's easier. And take out all of the mess that is inside that pipe. So after this, we can clean all this up, clean this cavity. I like to use WD-40 to repel the water and protect the materials. You can do that, absolutely can do that. Afterwards, you can install our cabin air filter, install our trim, the wipers, and everything is cool. Guys, before we wrap this up, I have three more tips for you about this issue. But before that, I really hope you like this video. I hope you can consider subscribe to this channel and share with your friends. Also, on the description below, there is a lot of information that can be useful for you, including helps for the channel if you want to. Now, about the tips here. First tip here is this rubber here is very important to be on the correct placement. So you have this part that goes on the pinch weld, and then you have this little lip. This very strange, this lip. No, it's not. So this lip goes all the way to the entire part, underneath the plastic trim, in between the sheet metal and the plastic trim. it is very important to be on its correct placement. My second tip is, on the Alfa 156, it is almost the same thing to do on the Alfa 155. It is almost the same thing on the Alfa 156, being any generation of body. Also on my 33, you still have to have this concern. Okay, so as you can see in here, it's easier to see. This is the draining of the cavity of the battery and so on. So it's all covered up so I don't get too much rust. So on all Alfa 33s and other cars that have this configuration, you have the draining right over there. And you may have leaves and dirt and whatever leaving on that hole, and then you have problems. And also on my 75, the infamous draining plug, draining hose over there. Yes, I have rust like every one of the 75s, but you still have one drain over there and another one over there. Let's see if they are indeed. I did not see this yet since I purchased the car, so this should be interesting. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. So my main drain plug is clogged up. Yes, I have a pool down there. And my lateral ones are actually flowing. Interesting. Let's see here. Yes. The ones that I thought they were clogged up are actually good. And the main one is clogged up. That is why they all rust up. Ta-da!